Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In the last episode, we headed out to Sundermount to fulfill our promise that we made to Flemeth to deliver the amulet to Marathari, the keeper of the Dalish clan of Elves, who we are familiar with from Dragon Age Origins. So we went there, we ended up meeting Meryl, who is apparently ostracized from the clan for some reason, which we're not exactly sure why. We climbed to the top of the mountain and performed the elven ritual with the amulet, which evidently has resurrected Flemeth. Or rather, pulled her out of wherever she had hid herself. So, our efforts in Origins to kill Flemeth have kind of gone backwards on us. So, that's that. We'll see if that comes up at some point. So we are now back in the city of Kirkwall. We have Meryl in our party now. And we're going to be continuing on with trying to make some money to fund this expedition. And these people keep talking in the background. Meryl has a level up, so let's go ahead and take care of that while we're here. She can't heal. She has no healing tree. I think we're going to make her... Let's see, entropy. I think I usually make her a primal mage. So we're going to get her chain lightning and tempests.
Thank you.
All right, and actually, we have a companion quest in our log here for Welcome Home to speak to Meryl at her home in the Lowtown Alienated. So we're going to just go ahead and do that since we're right here. This is Meryl's house. Alright, and we can talk to Meryl.
I didn't think you'd come. I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on. Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
Lovely place you have here.
It's cozy. And your furry friends are charming.
Oh, are the rats back? I thought I'd found all their holes. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
You're welcome.
If this is what you wanted, then I'm glad I could be of service.
I can't say that I like Kirkwall, but I'm glad to be here. I haven't exactly had many friends, not even among my own clan. This is... tricky.
Why didn't you have friends?
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded. I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal. It's good that I left. I'd have made a terrible Keeper. I was never that good with people.
You're doing fine.
You seem to be getting the hang of it already.
I'm glad you think so. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawk. It means a lot to me.
Alright, Meryl friendship +5. Very nice. And we can change our party members here. But what I think I'm going to do, actually, is... I'm going to make a quick run to Gamlen's house. For a couple of reasons. One, it appears that we have some mail. So we want to check that out.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Not that he didn't do his best to try and read it first.
Bait and switch. Hawk. A dwarf named Enzo contacted the Red Iron looking for contract work. Wish I could take him up on it, but we've been pressing business, so I recommended you. The dwarf pays well, so don't be a fool and miss out. Look for Anso in the Lowtown Bazaar at night if you're interested. Mirren. Okay. We'll take that. possibly some work.
I thought there might be something dangerous in there.
Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to look through some of the gear that I have, because some of it might be good for Meryl. But I'm going to do that off screen here for just a minute. Okay, that's taken care of. I actually don't have a lot of gear that's going to be useful for Meryl at the moment, but we might have some later as we go deeper into the game. Now, I think the way I want to do the quests in this game is I could just run through my journal. We have these rumors that are potential, quests. We have we just run straight down here and just do everything in order. There's a new quest we just got. But I think I want to kind of do it in kind of following what we've already got, if that makes any sense. So we've already been talked to by Varric about this Grey Warden that we need to talk to, who has a potential map to the Deep Road. So I kind of want to keep the quests as kind of cohesive as I can, so we don't like pick up a quest and then hours later end up working on that quest, and we completely forgot what we're doing. So that's kind of how I want to do things. So we're going to be going and doing that, which is going to be this. Tranquility, seek out the Grey Warden for help in the Deep Roads expedition. Someone is working as a healer somewhere. A shopkeeper named Lorene in Lowtown may have more info. So we're going to go ahead and mark that as the active quest. And then we're going to head on out. Which I think we're going to bring this team, which is in Lowtown, Tranquility. That's one we're working on. Alright, so where is Tranquility? It's over here. Marked on the map.
How come you and Wesley never had children? I mean, sorry if that's too personal.
It's all right. I was a soldier and he was a Templar. We knew that our personal lives would have to wait. Distance never mattered. But we ran out of time. It is what it is.
Now that he's gone, do you ever wish?
That's too personal.
Okay, I think I'm going to just do a quick run through the story, unload some of my stuff here. Again, I'll pause the recording while I take care of that. Alright, there we go. That's done. We have a crate. Some money.
Will everyone please just step back? My mother's in labor. The baby's come early. Can anyone help her? I'll send word to the healer, but...
My son's hurt bad. Cart overturned on him in the blasted bone pit.
Everyone in your turn. I promise we have donations coming in. There will be food and medicine for all of you.
Alright, let's talk to Lorene here.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
I'm looking for someone.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Why so defensive?
Who are you protecting?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
Lose him to the Templars?
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
We would never turn someone over to the Templars, mistress. Never.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
That seems reasonable.
I can hardly blame him.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know, to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
I should have stayed home and took my chances with the...
Alright, so we head into Darktown. Looking for a lit lantern. We'll probably have a quest marker that points us straight to it. Alright, so we need a way out to the map.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Bethany?
Look, we're Ferelden's just trying to keep out of the Templars' sight, same as you.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Maker bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Alright, I got some friendship points with Bethany there.
Maybe I should put you to use, Varric. Have you penned some warnings for the lawless?
Who's that for? Are most criminals big readers? Seems like pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
Well, how about a giant sign that just says don't? You could hit people with it.
Thank you. I get the point.
Alright, we're gonna venture out. We're heading to... Oh, there's the Black Emporium. Might be poking my head in there eventually. Darktown. Okay, so... this is our objective right there. Oh, there's a quest marker here.
We wouldn't survive the trip.
Tom Wise. Hello.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since Mirren hired me for that Red Iron job. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the Deep Roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
It's a living.
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? The Red Iron's been scarce, and business has been a little slow. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Alright, so yeah, he's the poison merchant. Alright. Debilitating poison. Alright, we're already up to... we're already up to 25 sovereigns.
Where else can we go?
Alright, so let's head on over here. Not sure. Ah, that's the Amel Estate Cellar. I think we'll be heading over there soon as well, because that's another one quest that we've already kind of talked about a little bit. To get the, I'm completely blanking on the word. The will.
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
You agree, Warden?
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death? Not healing and salvation.
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
Sir Pouncelot?
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a Genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
What are you doing here?
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
Can people leave the wardens? I didn't think so.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the Darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the Archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I need your help.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested. Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
What's the favor?
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
Who's this mage?
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Thekla. He was sent here from Ferelden, when Kirkwall Circle required new talent. His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cells, refused appearances at court, made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
I didn't think the circles were prisons.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil just this year. The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
How did the Templars find out about this?
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
And why do you want to help him get out of the circle?
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term. Yes, Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
That's a little controversial.
I doubt the Divine would agree with that.
The Divine is only a mouthpiece for the Chantry. The Maker does not speak through her. Never mind. I do not seek debate, only your aid.
So what's your plan?
How do you plan to break him out of the gallows?
I'm hoping it won't come to that. I sent Carl a message to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Maker willing, he'll be there, alone. But if there are Templars with him, I swear I'll free him from them, whatever the cost.
Alright, I'll help.
You've convinced me. What's your plan?
I welcome your aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join us there, and we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
Alright. So we need to go to the Chantry in Hightown at night and help Anders smuggle his friend out of the circle. And I think we can do that. So I think we'll come back to the State Cellar a little later, because we're kind of on the clock here. Alright, so let's head out. So it's going to be at night, so we switch over to night. And it's going to be in Hightown at night.
The streets aren't safe at night. We should do something about that.
Alright, so to the Chantry. So let's go ahead.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
Yep.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars. When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Alright, so let's head on up here and talk to this guy. Carl.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
No!
You will never take another mage as you took him.
Okay. Templars and Crazy Anders. Alright. Let's take care of you.
Kill the fiend! I will end
Behind you so we can do some more critical damage.
Behind me!
Alright, and this archer.
Go down!
More archers. Actually, do I have my dog out? Dog.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
That's a good question.
What did you do? Not the Fade part. The angry, glowing bit.
It's like a gateway to the Fade inside you, glowing like a beacon.
I have some unique circumstances, yes. But Carl, what happened? How did they get you?
The Templars here are far more vigilant than in Ferelden. They found a letter I was writing you. You cannot imagine it, Anders. All the color, all the music in the world, gone. I would gladly give up my magic. But this... I'll never be whole again.
This is what Mother was protecting me from.
Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Is there no other way?
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
I guess we'll do as he asks.
My sister calls being tranquil a fate worse than death. Give him peace.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now! It's fading! Why do you look at me like that?
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
So, let me guess. This is the part where you tell me you're an abomination?
You're wrong. But not far wrong. This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages and Thaders face every day.
A spirit of justice?
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
Are you saying what I think?
What does this have to do with your eyes glowing?
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
Let me get this straight.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
So he's a nice spirit. Actually, we kind of knew somebody, or at least in the last game, we knew somebody who had a similar situation. Win.
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard.
You tried to help a friend. Surely no harm can come of that?
I wish I still had your innocence. There was too much hatred in me. Justice thought he would overcome that. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Can you control it?
Can you bring him out at will?
No. He comes only when I've lost all power over myself. It's a madness, a frenzy. I only find out after what I might have done.
I do need that Deep Roads map.
I just need your Grey Warden expertise, not a diatribe on your strange personal habits.
Here. These are all the documents I have for this area. I can understand if you would rather me not join you personally. I cannot control my need for vengeance. I would ask no one to take on the danger of traveling with me. I will be here in my clinic if you need me.
That was a little harsher than I had expected. So what I guess I'll do is for now we will take Bethany out of the party and put Anders in, because Anders is a healer. Oh, and I have level up. Critical chances at 14%. I'm going to pour on some strength. I continue to work on our two-handed, which I can get the killer blow. Muddy blow becomes considerably more punishing. Very good. Like the sound of that. Anders. He has 2 ability points. Let's see. Glyph of Paralysis. Heroic Aura. We'll go with that. We'll go with Greater Heal. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. And then I think we will head into the Amel Estate Stellar next to work on that quest. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.